Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you out of, Alicia?
Uh, Phoenix.
How are you? Do they have
Yeah.
do they have IKEA in Phoenix?
Yes. Down by Chandler or in Chandler.
Oh, gotcha. So my wife's we're living in Palm Springs now, and we were just out in LA visiting family, and we're heading back, but she needed to get something at IKEA, so we're here, and I'm online. How do
Love
you like
IKEA.
them?
I absolutely love IKEA. I think it's the greatest thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it, how much money you've spent here.
Right. Oh,
So
let's
what
see.
part of Phoenix?
So I live in North Phoenix. We're what, like 15 minutes from Scottsdale, just outside of Scottsdale.
Oh, okay. My son works at Mayo Clinic in
Okay.
Scotts.
Yeah, we're just down. Yeah, we're just down the street from that. Like, I think would take me like 15 minutes to get there.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, so we're out there visiting. He's got a 2-year-old daughter, and my wife and I are kidaholics. So
Oh,
we try to get out there as often as we can to see them.
at least they're somewhat close. My dad used to live in Riverside, and then they moved all the way up to what Sacramento or just
Oh, yeah.
outside of Sacramento. And I'm like, we never see him anymore. I'm like,
Oh, is
oh
that
man,
right?
yeah, I miss having him like right there. I was like, it was so much nicer when you were only a few hours away.
Did you grow up in Phoenix?
No, so I grew up in Temecula.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you get a
yeah,
little taste of everything.
yes, and I desperately miss it. We came out here and then got a divorce, and my ex actually just moved to Ohio, so I'm like, we can move now. We're free to go wherever we like.
I love it. I love it. What do you do?
So I run a bookkeeping company and I do automations for small businesses, helping them set up their CRMs, things like that.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we should become best friends. I used to run a bookkeeping company many years ago. Uh, I went to USC and got my degree in accounting. Signed up for the CPA exam twice.
Ooh,
Both days of the exam, I got up and I said I didn't go for for taking the test. And I just said to myself, I don't want to be a CPA. So
I
I
know
always tell
I toy with it,
I always tell people it's the best thing in the world that I ever didn't do. So
right?
so yeah, but I mean having all that background is so incredibly valuable
Oh yeah.
just to understand all that stuff. So Michael, hello Michael. Oh, I'm sorry, Joshua.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hi, how are
how are you?
you? I'm getting yourself?
Doing great. Doing great. So
That's
we'll see
good.
what the turnout is here today. There people are slowly but surely coming on board. Here's the
Yeah,
Michael I'm talking about.
there we go.
They're coming slowly but surely. So we're in the last quarter of the year, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Usually the big
That home
push, right?
stretch.
Yep, yep. So hello, Michael.
Hey guys, I saw your LinkedIn invite a couple times. Thought I'd try to pop into one of them.
Yeah, well, we used to have a much bigger group than we have now, and and some of the guys splintered off to another group. But you know, I've been running networking referral groups for like 30 years. So I know what the game is all about. What so let's do this. We're more than 5 minutes after the hour. Alicia, why don't you tell us who you are and what you do to the rest of the group?
All right. So I'm Alicia Beccarelli. I run Morningstar Bookkeeping and Morningstar Business Solutions. So I offer bookkeeping for small service-based businesses, and and I offer CRM setup, project management, automation, things like that for small businesses that need that basically are losing time. They're sending out emails one by one, and so I set it up so that they're not doing that anymore. And I think my last set that I set up, I think I saved like 14. I think that we clocked it at 14 hours a week that were saved in
Wow.
just in automation alone. So yeah, my focus is basically making life a lot easier for small businesses, and my newest motto has basically become if you're not keeping books for your small business, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. Congratulations.
That's a valid statement. Very, very valid statement. All right. Well, let's hear from Joshua. Joshua, you want to tell us what you do?
Sure. I am a insurance agent for Comparion Insurance, which is owned by Liberty Mutual. Um, I'm able to pretty much offer different products as far as home, auto, life, pet, you name it, every pretty much anything but health insurance. We work with 35 different carriers to make sure that our customers are getting the best insurance for the best rates. I am new to the insurance industry, and so um, I thought joining networking groups to sort of get my name out there and also to meet other people would be a really good way to start developing relationships and also new business.
Excellent. Excellent. What were you doing before?
Before, I was in the banking industry. I worked at a Bank of America and American Express. Prior to that, I was in the education industry, worked schools like Capital University, Argosy, GCU. I've been in the Valley for about 22 years now.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from California. I came here from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, after college. Um, I got tired of this now. My mom said I go to the coldest place on earth to the hottest place on earth. So I guess I'm sort of crazy like that. Um, but I've been here for um like I said, 20 some years, 20 plus years now. So I am in the Gilbert area.
Oh, know Gilbert very well.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
So looking
What
forward to go ahead.
it, it's a you're off of Liberty Mutual.
Yeah, so we Comparion Insurance Agency is owned by Liberty Mutual. Our offices are actually in Mesa off the 60 and Stapley, right there, um, behind the barbecue place. So it's right there. But we are able to offer insurance um, outside of Liberty Mutual to our customers and clients.
Got it. Got it. Good stuff. Glad you're here.
Thank you, Bob.
And Michael, tell us who you are, what you do.
Hey, yeah, nice to meet you all, by the way, Joshua, Alicia, and Bob. I am a loan officer out of Arizona here. I'm actually licensed in California, Arizona, and Tennessee right now. Hopefully, we'll add Texas to the mix. But I've been a loan officer about 10 years now. Actually, it'll be, I think, 10 years come at the end of the year. And I do everything. I work for a full service lender, American Pacific Mortgage. We are in 49 states. We do super jumbos up to 10 million, all the way down to manufactured on leased land. So we offer everything that you need and in between, right? It's kind of a nice thing. I used to be at Chase. I used to be at a big bank actually for the majority of my career. Just recently moved, kind of like you, Joshua, Still doing the same line of business, just in the independent realm, getting my own leads, procuring my own leads, buying my own leads, and then trying to make some partners, whether through events like this or, making meaningful connections with people I can work with. Maybe Joshua, you never know. Maybe I can, refer you for like clients, for example, that need insurance in the Valley.
Yeah,
Very good. Very
absolutely.
good. All right. Looks like we got a little bit smaller group today, but that's partly my fault because I didn't work it as hard. So I've got a staff of people that manage social media accounts for my clients. And on LinkedIn, you'll find me under Karen, Caryn, and Bob Friedenthal. And that the information should, oh, by the way, make sure you put your information into the chat room. Okay. So I've been doing social media. I've been a LinkedIn consultant for well over 20 years. I used to do search engine optimization and all that stuff. I've owned over 1,000 websites. And the main site that I own now is mycity.com. I've owned that for 25 years plus. And there's a picture of mycity.com and that you'll see that's signed in, and that's the head of my social media. His name is Mehedi, and he manages all the social media for my clients. We work together. How many of you, here's a good question for you. How many of you guys are doing AI, artificial intelligence?
I use it for conversations.
Say again?
I use it for conversations that I have, text messages a lot. I use it for assistance in maybe learning a topic a little quicker or getting some quick information on a topic. There's a cool little prompt. I think it's called like the 80/20 prompt. Teach me something in like 20 minutes that would take me, normally like an hour and a half or something. So I've used that a couple times.
So are you making any money as a result of your AI?
It has helped me turn conversations or actually turn what would be not a conversation into one, which is nice. So I do a lot of cold calling right now. And
Do you?
you know how that goes. Like, how do you reach them in that first minute? And AI has helped make statements that entice a response, I feel, that maybe I may have not.
Excellent. So just to give you an idea, um, I was in the accounting world for many years and I was director of accounting for a publicly traded company. And now I'm gonna age myself here. Um, I was hired by a company called Max Factor. You guys have probably never heard of it.
The makeup company?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was the director of accounting. I was hired by Max Factor to clean up all the frauds that were going on. And Norton Simon had taken them over.
Oh, wow.
The Factor family was printing money. They were making so much money. So what I decided to do to reduce the amount of frauds going on, I decided to computerize departments. That's when a 300 megabyte hard drive was the size of a washing machine and $50,000. So I decided to open up my own company, and I had to learn how to sell. Most of you have had to learn how to sell by the road of hard knocks, right? Get training from your company on selling,
Mhm.
right? So um, in Arizona, I don't know if he's still working or not, a guy named Tom Hopkins. Have you ever heard that name?
I'm not sure of it, no.
Okay, so Tom Hopkins had a company. It was Mastering the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins. and he had a
Oh, I know
sales
Space.
program,
I looked
and
him
I
up.
would
I know Space. Yes.
gotcha, and I would I opened my company without knowing how to sell. Right. So somewhere along the line, yeah, I've learned. So I every day again, I'll date myself. I would drive into my office. I had 3 employees. I'd drive into my office and I would take my 8-track cassette tape and put in uh, Mastering of the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins. Well, I got so good at it, I started winning awards from major league companies like 3M, BASF, all these major league players, right? I even won awards to go on trips to uh, Italy, etc. So it's a whole different ballgame when you go into sales, right? So if you open a company, I suggest you learn how to sell. But I was obsessed, so I got very, very good at it. What I'm going to talk to you guys about today is I have a program that I relaunched, and it's if you can go to mycity.com, mycity.com/questionnaire, there's 2 N's in questionnaire, fill out the form, and then we'll try to create some introductions to you. Okay? So that ends up going into my city. I figure out who you want to meet because you're going to be asked, who do you want to meet? Here's a good question for all of you. Who do you want to meet by vocation?
Real estate agents, partners that actually speak to home buyers that might be interested.
Okay. And Alicia, who do you want to meet?
So, like I said, small businesses, service-based businesses, but specifically those with repeat clientele. So not like your one-off or anything. People who have repeat clientele. I see a lot of that. Like I think the people that I'm talking to the most or that reach out to me the most are people with like lawn care or what was the other one that was really big recently? Lawn care is the one that I see the most right now. That for whatever reason they've been finding me. So any service-based business like that.
Got it. Okay. And Joshua, who
Yes,
tell us about
anyone,
yourself.
so anyone who um, is a business owner, anyone who has a house, a car, uh, anyone who insurance, not insurance agents, but real estate agents who need insurance for their customers to do quotes. So I'm looking for agents, also lenders as well. And
Um,
and I'm open because also because I'm new to this, I don't know necessarily who I need to be in front of. So maybe there's some other people or other industries that you may know that I may also need to get in contact with.
Excellent. So you can go to Forbes magazine and look up where do most people get their new business? Where do you think it comes from?
Online.
What are you saying?
Referrals.
Online? Referrals.
Yeah.
Who said
Hmm.
that? Alicia?
Oh yeah, that's for me it's always referrals. Always.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. Well, Forbes magazine, and this article goes back several years, but Forbes magazine has written that 60% of most people get their new business based on referrals. Okay. So, are you finding are any of you finding that? There's Alicia, we know
Yeah.
it's coming from
Yeah.
referrals. Joshua, how about you?
Yeah, it's not just new business coming from referrals, but also quality businesses that are coming from
Bingo,
referrals, word of mouth, because people trust referrals where they get the referral from. So absolutely.
bingo, bingo. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Yeah, that's what I've been. I got out of the accounting world, right? Many years ago, and I had to learn how to sell, as I was telling you. And I go back every year and I do the same study and over again. Where do most people get their new business? It always comes from referrals. You think it comes from AI? Somewhat, but most of the quality business you get, as I think that was Joshua that said that, it comes from referrals. So I've got this software. If you could go to mycity.com, mycity.com / questionnaire, two N's in questionnaire, fill that out. And then what I'll try to do is I'll try to create some referrals. So I have a rating system that I use of people. And I can't tell you how many people I have in this. There's 5 questions that are asked in this questionnaire. 1, do you want to grow your business? 2, are you willing to network? 3, are you willing to give referrals? 4 is what's your expertise in your field? And would people recommend you? Okay. Each one of those questions is scored on a 1 to 5 basis. So a top score would be 25. So if you have a rating of 25, you're ideal. And I suspect I'm going to take a little stab at this, but I suspect each one of you is a rated 25 type person. Am I right?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So partnering with people, referring business to each other is a gospel, and it's so vitally important that you do that. So what do most people why do you people go to networking meetings? Why do you go? To meet new
Well,
people?
I mean, yes, but not in the sense of like, ooh, I'm looking for new friends. I'm looking for people that I can refer my clients to. Like if my client needed something, I want someone that I can send them to that if it's something I don't do. And I'm looking for the same thing from those people to meet and network with people so that we have a system where we're sharing each other with people that we meet. Because I meet people all the time that maybe they're asking for like I get calls all the time because I do automation. Oh, can you do website design? Absolutely not. Nope. It's not a thing I do, but I would love to have people that I can send them to for that, you know?
Get it. Get it. The other people want to comment on this?
I think if we're referring to it, I think I refer to it as like an intertransactional referral. Like inside your transaction, you have people that you can leverage not only for what Alicia's looking for, because I mean, we are all looking for that as well, good connections for the party like reference to, but those people have a network of maybe 10 people that maybe they can make mention of your name, right? And like they talk about that splinter effect. So everyone involved in the transaction can be a referral and can provide referrals.
Yep, you're right. By the way, you look awfully young too. How many years did you say you've been in your business?
Well, I'm 37. So I've been in the industry for mortgage for 10 years. You believe it or not, I was a processing assistant in 2005. Um, that we all know what happened kind of a couple years post that. So I left the industry until 2014. When I was already in the banking industry for about 4 or 5 years, I decided to try the mortgage side of it. So I know it seems
Wow, you
my face is I have the youth. I will never argue it. I'll take it all day. But I know it seems unreal that I have a 10 years experience, right?
yeah, I love it. I love it. No, it's great. You take your youth with you. Yeah. So, okay. So now I'm going to date myself. I'm 75 years old,
No way.
but I'm never going to grow up. That's the one thing that my wife and I both agree to. In 1994, we lost everything in the earthquake um, in Los Angeles. So we lost everything. We didn't our house, our furniture, our clothes, all that stuff. We were actually written up in the LA Times as quake heroes. If you remember the name Maria Shriver, she wanted us to be spokespeople for earthquake preparedness. But we were so burned out, trying to recoup our life. We had a, a 5-year old and a 2-year old at that point. So my son's 36, so he's close to you in age, Michael. And
Right around me, yeah.
he works at Mayo Clinic. If you ever need anything at Mayo Clinic, let me know. Because he's in management, and he works at county a couple of days a week as he puts to get his yayas out. The that's where you get pretty severe people, that are,
Yeah.
heart attacks, dying, whatever the case may be. And so he works there a couple of days a week and he loves it. I think he's got a master's degree uh, in nursing, but I think he's going to go uh, to another level up as well. So, and his wife is a school teacher. So, and she's brilliant and she is so upbeat that's something you need to have in whatever business you have. You have to be very excited about what you do. Never get dulled by, oh, I got to go to the office today. So, but it doesn't sound like any of you are in that mindset.
Mm-mm.
So let's do this. Would you guys be willing to? I mean, you probably should, if you put your contact information into the chat. Um, let's make sure that I only have one person in the chat so far. If the either one of you could that didn't put it in there, put that information in there with a phone number. I suggest that the three of you talk and then figure out how to create a partnership to grow each other's business because you're very suited for that. That makes sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, Joshua, I think honestly, I mean, if I do ever come across a person in the valley that needs insurance, it could be as easy as sending you just a quick email. Hey, can you get this person a quote?
Yeah.
I know lenders in my office have, they have the parties that they trust. And I can always piggyback on them, but it's always nice to make my own. So, if one
Bingo.
or two, whenever those do come, I don't have as probably it is winter. So I'd probably say it's going to be pretty cold here for a little bit, but come next year, it should get warm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's funny you mentioned the heat and stuff. I'm a San Francisco boy originally.
I am too. I was born and raised in San Francisco.
Oh, were you? Okay, so I grew up in San Mateo,
Okay. Yes.
and it's so interesting going from that kind of a climate to Arizona. I mean, that's a different way of life.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom still stays in Vallejo. That's why she was so shocked by the Wisconsin and then now this the heat. I said, well, just pretend we live in Sacramento and it's the
Yeah,
summertime
there
year
you
round. Yeah. So
Yeah, there you go. I love it. I love it. Anybody else have any experiences you want to share? No, it's left to me to do all the talking.
well, I guess I have to say this and run because I'm already late for another call. Um, how often, I guess, do you guys does I see there's one every week for the month of October?
Yes, yes, we have weekly meetings. But I'm a listener. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me how we grow our business. this business, and I'll work with you to
Okay.
do that.
So what I'm
Now,
gonna no, go ahead.
well, I'll give you another example. I have a group that meets tomorrow. It's basically a Los Angeles group, and we have 30 people show up for that meeting each and every week. Every week. They've been meeting for 7 years. Why does that happen? Because they get to know each other. And if you can get to know, I'll work with you to get to know each other. All right. Because what I've always done is I've always pulled the secret sauce out about people. That's how I've made my living is getting to understand them. You tell me who you want to meet by vocation. I'll guarantee you I can give you more vocations to think about that you want to meet. And everybody is basically working the Arizona territory, or do you go outside of Arizona?
I'm licensed in Arizona, in California, for life insurance. I'm also waiting for my credentials to come back from like Texas and other states, New York,
Gotcha.
Florida. So I'm right now it is Arizona is good to go. Life insurance in California.
Okay.
And
And
I do
Alicia,
national. I'm remote, so I work with anyone nationally.
excellent. Excellent. Michael?
Arizona, California, Tennessee, and maybe in a few weeks, Texas.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, trying to add some in there, see what
Very,
I can do.
yeah. So listen, I was doing I told you I started working on, I decided to computerize this company Max Factor, right? That's when a 300 megabyte hard drive, size of a washing machine, was 40 to $50,000. And I've been riding that wave forever. It's all about technology and
Mhm.
how is that incorporated into what you do. So it's not only who you get to meet by artificial intelligence, but how can you help them? Anybody hear of a company called BNI, Business
Hmm.
Network International? Okay, so um, I used to consult the psychologist for Dr. Ivan Meisner many, many years ago. And he has one motto that lives with me: givers gain. Why are we saying that? Because when you meet somebody, if you call up and say, "Hey, I'm Bob, buy from me," that's a huge mistake. You're going to probably turn the person off and they're going to hang up the phone on you. But if you can help them, then you've got some opportunity there. So help, don't sell. Figure out what they need, figure out who you can introduce. And on mycity.com, our software is geared towards that, where you're helping people to grow their businesses. Because right now, this is the big time of the year for people needing to grow. You got a quarter, and then it's done for the year, right? But then you're going to grow at a different pace, right? But this is the big push for a lot of people because it's end of year. Does that make sense?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Maybe I've been doing this way too long.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the real key. If you can help somebody instead of trying to sell them, and you can help them, then it gives you an opportunity to create a relationship. And from that relationship, you can then go back and sell them. That's the best philosophy that you can have in selling. Create a relationship, help them out, then go back and sell them. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Did everybody put their phone number in the chat room?
Yeah, mine's at the very
Yes.
top. I
Yes.
just like Joshua, I do gotta run. I got a 45-minute meeting here. I got
Yeah.
5 minutes to prepare, but I do appreciate meeting you all, Bob. Thanks for hosting.
Yes,
Yep,
thank
and
you.
I'll give you a call,
My phone number
soon,
is,
real
yeah, I
soon.
dropped it in the Zoom meeting. You guys should be good.
Beautiful,
Bye,
beautiful.
guys.
All right, gang. Thanks a bunch. Appreciate your time. Joshua, any other thoughts?
No, that is it. I just finished out the questionnaire. I did join the LinkedIn groups and your page, so you should see my information there and on there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Were we
Uh,
already connected on LinkedIn?
no, my agency manager was connected and said that I should join today.
Yeah, and you should connect with me on LinkedIn as well.
Yes, I did. I clicked the link that's in. I think it's Karen and Bob. So you should see that
Oh,
there.
beautiful.
Yeah, and I joined the group.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, let's take this. So it's a new group. Let's take it to a whole new level. Okay. I had another group that I had before in Arizona, but it's splintered off. And you know, if you would like to come to the California group, the LA group,
Mhm.
let me know.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I
Alicia,
will.
same with you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
great. Thank you.
All right. You guys have a
All right,
great day.
gang. Well, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Go make
All
some
right.
money.
I will. Take
Hey,
care.
Talk to you later.
have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.